So today I had to check myself a little bit because my desk is right behind our set here, and I hear everyone talking about our weather today and how it was supposedly mild. And I think in my head, I did not have a mild day. I was kind of cold. Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of in that range now where it's like you're cold and you're cold.
Just wait till April when we get our first 60-degree day of the year. And people are going to be acting like it was 88 degrees outside.
Oh, I'm sure I'll probably be time to tan.
Yes.
I mean, pop out the beach towel and lawn chair. Yeah.
It's all relative, right? It was still a kind of a chilly day today. But in comparison to the past 2 weeks, it was a bit milder.
For sure.
First 50-degree day in 15 days.
A win is a win. A win is a win.
A win is a win. But before we get into our forecast, I really want to talk about this really cool picture that we got today from the Mount Washington Observatory. One of their employees there, Colby, posted this incredible picture of what is known as a lenticular cloud that looks like a flying saucer, maybe a mothership. This is a really incredible example of one. These are more commonly seen out west where the mountains, of course, are a lot bigger. But yeah, we see these clouds forming over mountains when we've got moisture that is moving over the mountain. It's forced up by the higher terrain, and it sort of forms this really cool stacked sort of pancake appearance. Really, really cool. Just thought that was a really, really cool picture of that. Many of us saw those sort of lenticular clouds earlier today. Now, no views out there right now. We're all talking about the rain, which is knocking on our doorstep. You're probably seeing a few raindrops down in York County, and this is quickly going to expand across the area as we head through the next couple hours. So Portland, probably 10 minutes or so. Yeah, you're going to be getting pretty wet, and that will extend to the rest of the state. Notice a little bit of pink showing up in the up in the mountains. There could be a little bit of freezing drizzle in some low elevation spots, but really not expecting winter weather with this. We're pretty much above freezing statewide. Calais, the one exception, 32 there, but should quickly warm above freezing as the rain arrives there. Look at Portland, 48 degrees, 50 in Wiscasset, 41 in Bangor. It's going to be all rain for most of us tonight. Speaking of tonight, lows getting down to about 40. That will happen by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. But for most of the night, it's pretty mild out there, remaining in the mid 40s. So here comes the rain. It's steady through much of the overnight, wraps up really quickly. This is a fast moving system. So 9 a.m. tomorrow, notice almost statewide we're dry other than a few lingering showers up in the county. For Wednesday, it's a mild, fairly quiet day. We'll see highs in the low 50s for the afternoon. If you're traveling tomorrow, no concerns out there, just a lot of clouds. Couldn't rule out a lingering shower on Wednesday. One final round of rain tomorrow night, and then we're A-okay for Thanksgiving, clearing things out. Sunny skies by the afternoon. Cooler on Thanksgiving in the 40s, but still a pretty decent holiday is expected across Maine this year. So for tonight, around a half inch or so of rain, lesser amounts in the mountains. With the next round of rain tomorrow night, storm totals will be around 3/4 of an inch or so. Up in the mountains, likely less, 1/4 to a half inch or so. So they're getting the least rain up in the mountains. Certainly beneficial. It's been another below average rainfall month. By Thanksgiving, breezy in the 40s, sunny skies for the afternoon. You're doing that walk after the Thanksgiving dinner. Should be A-okay. And we're squeezing it in before frigid cold arrives Friday and Saturday. The coldest temps of the season so far. Highs in the 30s. You can see here, got this big dip in temperatures Friday and Saturday. A brief warm up Sunday and Monday, frigid again as we get into next Tuesday. So yeah, temperature swings are back in our forecast. Here's the marine forecast, 3 to 5 foot seas. Overall pretty choppy conditions the next couple days. Here you go, 7-day forecast. Colder on Friday, flurries after a nice Thanksgiving, cold and blustery Saturday. Watching our next system Sunday night into Monday, probably some mountain snow with that. At this point, does not look like much snow for the rest of us, maybe a couple wet flakes to start, but probably turns to rain at this point. So yeah, not too bad for both the pre-Thanksgiving travel and post-Thanksgiving travel, but we do have to keep an eye on Sunday night.
And a cold Thanksgiving. Wait, warm.
Mildish. It's seasonable. It's about right around our average.
Mild equals warm, but mild also equals cold in my mind.
Yes.
I am not a good standard for the temperature by any means.
You are from Florida, you still have to get used to, Maine temperatures.
Yes,
but, I think by March, you'll be thinking 50 is like a hot day.
For sure. Well, we've talked a lot about turkeys, but what about raccoons?
Oh, I love
them. We have a new study showing that a classically feral animal might be the next great American pet.